Has Bitcoin finally found its spark? Or are we staring at another fake out? The weekly charts are screaming something big is happening. Altcoins are showing some signs. They're flashing breakout. And of course, we've been talking about this for a couple of days. Global money supply. Global money supply. M2 is screaming one thing. So something massive is brewing. Stick with me for the next few minutes because you're not going to want to miss what's going to be happening for Bitcoin and beyond. Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here, bringing you the hottest in Bitcoin action. Please give us a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin and crypto all day, every day. Let's get into it. We've been talking about this for a couple of sessions right now, and I want to just reiterate again because the macro setup is really here, and this is the M2 money supply. And what is M2? If you don't know already, because I've been hammering it for you, M2 is basically all the cash and liquid assets floating around the world. It's been climbing since late 2022. By mid-March 2025, it hit a staggering 108.2 trillion. That's up 3.5% from January. That's a tsunami of liquidity flooding into the markets. Now, we're also talking, of course, stocks, bonds, and yes, crypto. Not the dollar so much. That means that the dollar itself, the dollar index is going down. The dollar is going down worldwide because people are basically looking for, a way to. They're looking to seek alpha. Okay, so but this is a kicker. Bitcoin just doesn't moon the second M2 spikes. Data shows it takes about 8 to 10 weeks, sometimes a full 2 months, for that cash to really hit the crypto markets. So this liquidity wave we're riding right now won't really hit Bitcoin until we see something maybe late May, beginning of June. When it does, we could see Bitcoin blasting off to 105,000 or higher. Now, this is the kind of setup that makes you want to mark your calendar. So stay sharp, Crypto Crew. But also, I want to just point out something to you. We could get a price spark. Now, we don't need this liquidity to kick in. Price could actually spark this. And the price spark that I'm talking about is a break above 91,000. A break above 91,000 could be that spark that we need in order to ignite all this fuel right there, biatches. It's right there. That's the breakout we need. Sorry, a little bit too much espresso this morning, but that is the breakout that we need. 91,000 right here will be the spark to ignite that liquidity that we've been forecasting that's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Now, let's zoom in on the weekly charts, okay? Because this is something that is huge that just happened. The Golden Cross is back, and if you've been in crypto for a minute, you know what that means. When the 50-week, the EMA, is holding strong. Bitcoin doesn't mess around. It goes vertical. If we look at history, 2016, 139% pump. 2017, we had what? An unreal 2,200% pump. And of course, in 2020, a solid 1,190% surge. It's a little lagger, but a 1,190% surge. Every time this signal flashes, it's been a game changer. Now, in April 2025, it's happening again. Could this be the start of a new bull cycle? I'm telling you, the flashpoint at 91,000 is going to be the key. It's going to be the key. So the charts are screaming yes with the liquidity that we've been seeing pouring into the marketplace. We could be on the cusp of something massive. So buckle up. This could get wild. Now, while I'm talking about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's, grabbing all the headlines, you cannot sleep on altcoins, okay? They're starting to make noise. On the weekly charts, we use the RSI indicator as our key parameter to spot altcoin season. And right now, it's lighting up. The RSI for major alts like Ethereum, Solana, and of course, XRP. If you haven't watching that guy, that thing ripped. Solana is rushing past the 70, which means momentum could be building fast. Historically, when altcoins RSI hold above this level, it signals capital rotating slightly out of Bitcoin, actually diversification, seeking alpha again, and into altcoins, sparking those crazy altcoin season pumps. If Bitcoin breaks out and pulls the market higher, this could be the match that lights the fuse for altcoins. So keep your watch list, ready, because things are about to get spicy. Now, I want to talk about something that I think is pretty important. Okay. Let's talk about liquidations real quick, because the CoinGlass liquidation heat map model 2 is showing some juicy levels. Right now, we got the breakout for bears. Okay, we got basically bear liquidation stacked around 88,000. I'm saying it's about 90,000. That's where I'm saying 91,000, actually, to be precise. But we also have the bulls basically down here at 84. Now, I do not think that these are the long-term bull players. What I think this is this is retail that basically got involved a little bit too late. They didn't actually take our signal that we gave back in the day of buying the retest at 79,000. I'm going to be getting into that in a second. They actually bought late. And of course, they're panicky. They're actually a panicky bunch. So they will liquidate if it breaks below, say, 83,000. Okay, fine. That's just going to be a better buying opportunity for us. Now, on the flip side, we got the over leveraged shorts at that 88,000. So these levels act like a magnet. So you got to watch the 88,000 for the breakout. I do believe the bigger players are up at the higher levels. The smaller players are down at that 84,000. It's not much noise down there. Like, we got a lot of buyers down at the lower levels. So I'm not really too concerned with that level. But you know what's going to happen. The market's going to take those prices out. So we've created a little bit of a CME gap. So we could expect that the market will, on Monday, when everybody's fully involved, they're gonna gun for those players down there. Now, if out of nowhere we just get to break above 88,000, well, guess what? Congratulations to the retail bulls. They basically got in at a good price, which is really unusual for them. But anyway. If we do see that big spike up, then we could be in the run for that 91,000. Okay, so let's drop down to the daily chart right now. All right, we've been in this falling wedge pattern that we've been talking about forever, right down in here. Again, we're saying that the breakout, I'm saying the breakout needs to occur right around here. Like I said, a little bit irrationally exuberant before, right around this level right there, 91,000. We're sitting right up above the resistance. We did create that CME market gap. This is a bullish formation that screams potential breakout. Like I said, we got the bullish divergence right here as well. So everything is screaming that. But right now we're teasing a move at the upper trend line. But that critical level to watch is that 90,000, 89,000. If Bitcoin can punch through that and hold it, the bulls are taking the wheel. We're not quite there yet. We're just sitting just below that resistance. So this is a make or break moment. Oh, and a shout out to X family. If you saw a post last week, all right, if you saw our post last week, we called this setup to a T. And yeah, a little flex. We've got the best setups in the game. Okay, we said it straight up. It's right here. So if I'm going to zoom onto that chart right now, I'm going to show that chart so that I could boast a little bit more. We said that we had the double bottom right here. We had the breakout occurring right here, and we had a retest right there, Crypto Crew. I told you we always got the best setups, but hold on, there's a big hurdle up at that. We need to get through this 90,000 that I've been talking about, 91,000. I'm going to reiterate again. We set up a CME gap, which could mean a quick pullback, which I do believe. I believe it's going to happen. It's going to take these short-term bulls out. They're always freaking wrong. I mean, all right. I shouldn't say that. About 80% of the time, they're always wrong. But, I do believe that's where the market's going to gun for on Monday, or perhaps even sooner. But before we move on, I want to make sure that we talk about leveling up your trading game. Make sure that you're trading with the best. Follow us on Pionex, our go-to broker for killer trade setups. We got fresh trades dropping soon, and you don't want to miss them. Click the link in the description for daily updates and jump in onto the action, Crypto Crew. Don't sleep on this. Pionex is where the winners play. So that's it for the Bitcoin and crypto breakdown for today, Crypto Crew. I hope you liked it. Remember, we got that golden cross set up in play. Altcoins are starting to heat up. We're primed for a breakout on the dailies. I mean, everything's working in our favor. We do call some excellent trade calls. So make sure that you're following us on X. Because we talk about Bitcoin and altcoins all day, every day. I want you to drop your predictions in the comments. Keep the vibe going on X. If you love the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you can never miss a drop. Until next time, remember, always trade with your head, not over it. Always do your own research. And as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.